My dear brothers and sisters, everywhere we turn our attention today, there is one single pervasive question dominating the conversations across all digital and physical platforms. Many are genuinely asking if artificial intelligence is on the cusp of completely taking over the world as we currently understand and experience it. People wonder if sophisticated machines will ultimately replace the essential roles that human beings currently fulfill in our daily professional and personal lives. There is a deep-seated concern about whether all of our intricate technology is rapidly gaining unchecked control over the very structure of our human existence. Some individuals greet this relentless technological wave with immense excitement and an unbridled optimism for the future prospects it promises. Conversely, a significant portion of the population is grappling with palpable fear regarding these rapid, sometimes overwhelming, unfolding changes. And then there are the vast numbers of people who simply feel overwhelmed, confused, and uncertain about where this entire technological trajectory is actually heading. However, as a community of believers, we must recognize that our proper starting point is neither rooted in immediate fear nor in reckless, unfounded hype about innovation. Instead, our foundation for understanding this new reality must begin with the immutable wisdom contained within the Holy Qur'an. Tonight, it is vital that we purposefully step back from all the surrounding digital noise and seek a much deeper, foundational perspective on these matters. We need to ask Allah's teachings directly. What exactly does He instruct us regarding the very nature of technology, power, and ultimate control over our lives? Furthermore, we must seek clarity on where artificial intelligence truly fits within the grand divine sight of Allah, the Almighty, in His creation. Brothers and sisters, one significant misstep many people make in this modern era is assuming that highly advanced technology is some completely unprecedented phenomenon in history. The eternal guidance of the Qur'an clearly instructs us that this current wave of innovation is fundamentally not the first of its kind. Allah, the Exalted, has recounted for us numerous past civilizations that possessed capabilities far beyond our current comprehension or imagination in their day. These ancient peoples commanded advanced construction methods, possessed profound engineering knowledge, and wielded incredible tools, systems, and absolute control over their environments. Yet, the Almighty continuously reminds us with the potent verse, "Have they not seen how many generations we destroyed before them?" We must internalize the lesson that all of their sophisticated technology ultimately proved completely unable to save them from their established destiny. It becomes clear that the tool itself, the technology, was never the core issue in their downfall. The true failing was the accompanying human arrogance and self-sufficiency. So when people voice the anxious question of whether artificial intelligence will seize definitive control over us, the Quran prompts us toward a far more critical inquiry. The Creator explicitly states in the revealed book, Allah is the one who created you, then provided for you, then causes you to die, then gives you life. An artificial mind, no matter its complexity or processing power, absolutely does not possess the divine authority to initiate life or sustain our very breath from nothing. Such a system primarily functions by processing immense quantities of existing data and meticulously following predefined operational rules set by its programmers. We must always remember that even the most advanced, seemingly intelligent system remains fundamentally a creation operating strictly within the boundaries of Allah's sovereign decree. Understand that absolutely nothing in this entire existence, including the most cutting-edge human innovation, can ever escape the comprehensive and ultimate control of Allah. Allah, the All-Merciful, makes one foundational truth abundantly clear throughout the Quran when He proclaims, "And we have certainly honored the children of Adam." This inherent honor bestowed upon humanity is certainly not granted based on superior processing speed, the sheer volume of data managed, or mere operational efficiency alone. Rather, this distinction is conferred because of the infusion of the divine array, the endowment of true moral responsibility, genuine free will, and ultimate accountability before the divine court. An artificial entity fundamentally lacks that sacred soul, has no inherent accountability on the day of judgment, and will never be required to stand personally before Allah to answer for its functions. Because of these unique, divinely granted qualities, it is unequivocally established that human beings are simply not interchangeable or replaceable within Allah's perfect, established divine system. Indeed, there is a profound and necessary warning embedded here, confirming that technology absolutely has the potential to manifest as a great test or tribulation, known as fitna. The book reminds us directly, your wealth and your children are only a test, and this principle certainly extends to our powerful tools as well. artificial intelligence transforms into a dangerous fitna, specifically when it begins to replace our essential remembrance of Allah, actively feeds human arrogance, spreads widespread untruths, or is deployed without any ethical grounding whatsoever. The Quran offers a stark warning to those who place undue trust and reliance upon their mechanisms over their true Lord, and they thought their fortresses would protect them from Allah. We must internalize that no engineered system, no complex algorithm, and no level of manufactured intelligence possesses the capacity to shield us from the will or judgment of Allah. Significantly, the Quran does not mandate that we recoil or completely flee from utilizing powerful new tools as they emerge in the world around us. Instead, it firmly guides us toward active responsibility with the command, "And do good as Allah has done good to you, and do not seek corruption on the earth." This establishes the essential equilibrium we must maintain in our daily engagement. We are meant to actively use technology for benefit, but we must never allow ourselves to fall into its worship. Therefore, the correct Islamic perspective positions AI as merely a functional tool and never as an ultimate master over our choices or our actions. It should be viewed as a useful servant designed to assist us in our endeavors, explicitly rejecting any notion of it becoming a substitute deity in our lives. Ultimately, technology is meant to be an effective means to achieve worthy ends, never allowed to become the ultimate and final purpose of our human striving. To finally answer the initial inquiry, no, artificial intelligence will not seize ultimate control over humanity in the manner that many currently fear. However, the actual, much more insidious danger lies in the profound human tendency to forget Allah while deeply engrossed in the use of these powerful new instruments. We observe that every single great civilization that preceded us ultimately collapsed, not due to the sophistication of their engineering, but because they grew arrogant enough to believe they had surpassed the need for divine guidance. The Quran provides this comforting and necessary reminder for all time. And above every possessor of knowledge is one more knowing. Therefore, regardless of how incredibly advanced any artificial intelligence system might ever evolve or appear to be in the future, Allah remains Al-Im, the all-knowing, and He remains Al-Wahid, Akim, the perfectly wise, overseeing all things with flawless wisdom and perfect execution in every single moment. My brothers and sisters, the reality is that technology will continue its relentless march of growth and expansion in the years and decades to come. Yet, our fundamental moral and spiritual compass, the definitive source of direction, remains absolutely and eternally unchanged for us. If we diligently maintain a strong, genuine connection between our hearts and Allah, then no external technology will ever be capable of establishing control over our true selves. May the most merciful grant every one of us profound wisdom to navigate this era of incredibly swift transformation, protect us diligently from the trap of arrogance, and allow us to deploy all knowledge only in ways that earn His pleasure.